avatar, arise from your slumber. The Guardian has invaded Britannia, and Lord British has... Surely you will not go adventuring. Take my advice. In order to view your surroundings, simply move your mouse. If you wish to move, press and hold the right mouse button. You can also use the cursor to interact with objects. You still have much to learn before you travel to Britannia. Visit the training area on the northwest side of your house. If you wish to use the object, click the left mouse button. For my next piece of counsel, left click on...
Smooth stuff. Makes up for that one failed jump earlier, let's say. Good grab. That was a slightly worse grab though. It's quite hard to be precise with this level of lag, which is just inherent to the game. It hasn't really got anything to do with your computer power. This being a game from 1999, of course. We haven't had a talk to NPC crash either yet, I believe. So yeah, those slide offs earlier were great. Even though I messed up some of the jumps later on. I didn't grab the shield maybe as fast as I could have. Okay, didn't get the slide off this time. Nice. That also gave a lined me up great for that jump into the wagon, I think. Don't crash, please. Thank you. Maybe I just have to be polite to the game. That's how I want that jump to look. And I think it can look that way pretty consistently. It's funny how you sometimes get those slightly delayed slide-offs. Not quite sure what causes that. Perhaps it has something to do with when in the jump animation you land, but I couldn't say. Yay, that guy didn't block me today. Apparently that tree wanted to. Haven't been hitting that slide off there at all, actually. Oh, that's awkward. Get out of my inventory, you stupid potion. I have modern technology. I have my medkit. No need for sorcery here. So going up this way saves one jump, though it does take a little bit longer to set up than the jump onto the branch that I used to do. But saving the jump, I think, more than makes up for it. So after a while you get sort of a feeling for which ledges you should go for slide-offs on, because it obviously depends on like the timing of everything. Like certain parts, especially stuff I've practiced a lot, I know roughly where the character will be, and so which slide-offs I can go for. But stuff will always happen that's not exactly according to plan. So then it's good to just have that knowledge of alternative ledges you can slide off. And I'd say I have that in some areas, but in other areas I definitely could be more well versed in it. Ooh. Okay. So this is a little bit slower. This is closer. A slow version of what I used to do, since I didn't make the jump across. Hopefully we'll be alright. Pretty good descent, I'd say. That thing hasn't been too nice to me today. I think it might have something to do with the orientation of the player model as you go into the wall. Definitely have to look into that. Because right now it does feel very random whether it works or not. So it's always nice to be able to figure out that things you believe are random might have some reason to them. The only punishment for killing that guy is you lose some mana, but since I don't actually have a spell book, mana isn't really any concern of mine. Casting spells from spell scrolls doesn't cost mana. So in that aspect I'm all good. A nice little time save there as well. Despite taking 3 attempts to clip back into the map. But that could probably have been really good. Likely a big part of that was the descent from the mountain. That's awkward. Alright. So far so good. When the fog spell is active, this does become even harder to navigate. Well, I can definitely see my practice paying off somewhat. Or to a pretty large extent. Getting all these green splits. Better not get too close to that lava. That has sometimes killed me. I remember one run in the no debug room category where that happened, unfortunately. Now if the game will please not crash when I pick up the dragon head. And please spawn the dragon head, thank you. Pretty nice. I seem to be golding that particular split a lot recently. Okay, I gotta save here, I think. Because that teleporter will sometimes crash the game. Get past that guy. It's nice. Ooh. Could be worse. Damn it. Okay, guess we'll use a backup strat here. Probably still lose time. Come on. Okay, need to calm down.
Daughter? Daughter, where are you?
Look out, Mayor!
So I'm finally almost as far as my first run of the day. But I think this is also a better run than that was, even though this last part wasn't particularly convincing. Come on. That's a good rat placement. Oops, one too many buffers there. Or several too many actually. Should probably save after I open the door. Just so I don't have to open it again in case I die.
What speak now the mantra of honor?
Ooh, the door's still open. That's what I like to see. Probably has something to do with whether you manage to teleport to the other map before it closes. So if you can do that first bit a little faster, then you save time later on as well, not having to open the door again. At least I could imagine that's the case.
Sinovia, get me another mug of that fine beer. And pour one for yourself, too.
Who are you to come here? You living weaklings! You are the ones who...
Thank you. Not my best work.
Hello. What?
Alright, I'm gonna try and save after the Eris cutscene. Since the dialogue directly following that can sometimes mess up. I'm also gonna be a little careful with the big golem coming up. Could make a save here actually. Or I could just move a little slower around the corner. Just see what he's up to before I make my jump. Because the only thing that's dangerous is landing right in front of him. And he will one-shot kill you most of the time. Ooh, that was scary. Okay, forget what I just said. I definitely should have saved there.
Halt! Who are
This.
He has
Let this.
He got away. It's okay though. Come on. I lost a lot of time. Okay, I legit need to calm down right now. That was so bad. That last part.
Where is he? Where is Eris?
I am here.
My heart is going crazy. I guess being a minute ahead can do that to you.
Do what you have promised, Eris.
And also
I will let you live.
not talking to Eris through the gate as I normally do.
Here it is. Here is the city.
Sometimes he does
Go!
move away quicker
Do with
though.
it what you will, but keep your end of the deal and leave us now. I have fulfilled my part.
I did not believe it would be so easy, but you, Eris, are a fool. Where are your heroes now, Valorian Knights? Remain cowering in your burrows, for I and my brothers now possess your treasured sigil of valor.
What?
So that's the conversation that sometimes bugs, and the ghost guy won't actually spawn. But not today. Looks like I'm losing a bit of that time. Maybe not too much. I wonder if these cutscenes actually vary in length. That's something I'll have to check out. Because I felt like I should have lost more time than that. That could at least be one explanation for why my PB always seems to do that split faster than me, even when I feel like I actually play better than I did then. Oh, awkward.
The spiders! They're everywhere! Look out!
Okay, good.
Is this it?
I love it when those two guys end up fighting each other, because they accidentally, one of them accidentally strikes the other person. Oh shit. Good thing I got away from that. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna finish this run no matter what. Actually, I don't think the ending of my PB is super strong. At least I think like the final split, I've golded by quite a bit since I set my previous record. Well, we'll see if I can play to that level again. Certainly good to get these slide-offs. I know I didn't get a single one on this beach in my PB. It's also surprisingly hard to get them here. Okay, that was a little bit dodgy. Could certainly have been faster. That swim can be made quite short if you get the proper jump off. And I thought I did. Apparently it didn't register. So I ended just sliding off like a fool.
I hope
I messed that up. I hope I did that right. It's an unfortunate thing to mess up here near the end. But it is the hardest of the dialogue sequences, as there are so many options to choose from. That's always a part I'm a little bit scared about, because falling into the ocean loses about 10 seconds, so I try to always save there. Actually, it probably loses more than 10 seconds now that I think of it. Yeah, losing time here. Both mistakes crossing to this island and talking to her.
I've cleared up.
3. Alright, let's get this PB. It would be nice to for once have some new splits to run against. That's been quite a while. Okay. Last swim. No chill in that guy. Let's save here. Just because we might get our first load map crash. Which surprisingly we haven't had any of yet in this session. Oops. Oh, I've needed to go to the toilet for this entire run. Maybe that's the secret to my success. I don't know.
Hello, Avatar. I'm glad you're here. Both you and your associate are about to learn the penalty for interfering with my work.
Avatar, tell my daughter that I love her.
Your daughter?
Raven, she...
How very touching. There. Now that he has been dealt with, I have some business with you, Avatar.
Well, let's get down to business.
Blackthorn, you may leave us now. I would like to speak privately with our friend.
But my lord, I fear that...
I said leave us.
Yes, my lord.
He truly is a worm, isn't he? Oh well. I still need him for a while yet. Then I can get rid of him. Now, do you understand yet? Do you see that you can't hurt me? All of your energy, all of the damage that you would inflict upon me is reflected back onto yourself. It's futile, Avatar. You can't hurt me. You can't win. Are you beginning to see the futility of resisting me, Avatar? Why do you struggle so if you can't win? None can stand against me. Surely you know that by now. Take, for example, your friends in Skara Brae.
Ooh,
It's
I hope
true
I'm
that they have managed to avoid the effects
on point
of
with my
technology,
typing, because I
but
haven't
that is of no
gotten
matter.
to this stage of the
If
game in a
I
while.
cannot turn a thing, I can at least destroy it. If I can't deprive the people of Skara Brae of their spirituality, I will deprive them of their lives. Now, think about that as you ponder your future, hero. Your quest is pointless. You cannot and will not win. Think about it, Avatar. We will meet again.
Let's get this PB. It's been like 3 months or something. Actually, I think my last one was in August. So it's about time, I would say. Better save there again. The game is treating me pretty well this run. No. Don't do this to me. Choking this a little bit. Who knew placing stuff on pillars could be this hard. Okay, brace yourselves for the loudest sound effect in the game. Pretty horrible.
Speak now the magic words of life.
Okay, that was pretty fast. Did I get the jump? I wasn't even like thinking about going for the jump. It looks like I got a little jump. Like after you press enter, there's a small pause before this sequence starts. So if you can just input a quick jump there, it saves maybe a fraction of a second.
What have you done?
I brought you here to finish you off, Guardian.
Still haven't learned, have you? Anything that you do to me happens to you as well. You and I are one. We're connected. The only difference is that you are weak and you care. I will dominate because I don't care. All of Britannia and anything else that I choose will be mine to use and destroy as I see fit.
Gotta stay calm, keep it together for this last bit.
Right now, even as we speak, your columns are being cleansed. They're being turned so they nurture the virtues rather than corrupt them.
That means nothing.
Those two
Your
both have
friends
excellent
are
voices.
Too late. This is all too late. It is impossible to defeat me.
Not that the
now.
guy playing the avatar necessarily acts particularly well, but he has a cool, like, Harrison Ford-like voice, I think. That's always who he's reminded me of.
Too late, you say? The moons didn't collide. Their orbits are no longer decaying. Face it, Guardian. Everything that you set in motion, we have reversed.
No! That's impossible.
No.
Your friends
Make
have
us
only
speak the
temporarily
magic
forestalled
words
their
of
fate.
Armageddon.
Okay. Here we go. It didn't work. Really? Did I mistype it?
Make us speak the magic words of Armageddon.
Well, that was awkward. Could have been significantly better if I just taken the time to pay attention to what I was typing. I guess I made a misinput. Oh well. This wasn't going to be my final record anyway. Even if I'd stayed that whole minute ahead until the end. I think I can do even better. But nice to get a new record already on my first day back. And obviously I will continue practicing. There's still whole sections of the game that I haven't labbed and optimized, so a lot more time saves should be on their way, and also just better consistency overall. But yeah, it's always nice when you get a run that doesn't have a single red split. I think that's what any speedrunner wants to see. And at the same time, of course, it shows that there's still a ways to go. So someone is watching. Well, thank you very much. Pleasure that someone could witness my first PB in like 3 months. I only have the chat window open and there hasn't been too much activity there, so I don't really have a clue if how many people have seen it, but I guess I'll know afterwards.